Hey everyone, this is Daniel from PhoneArena with a video comparison between the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 and the LG Optimus 4X HD. The 4X HD is LG's best Android handset while we're waiting on the Optimus G to come up, and it merits a comparison with Samsung's finest, the Note 2. Both phones come with large screens, fast processors and 8 megapixel cameras, but the Note 2 is not for everybody because of its huge size, while the Optimus 4X HD is more of a daily driver. So which one would you pick? Samsung resurrected the stylus with the first Note, gave it the screen to match as well, and now we have its successor, which is slightly thinner and lighter than the Note 2 and is much less wide. The handset is still huge, but with a tapered back and chassis reminiscing of an oversized Galaxy S3, it is also more comfortable to handle than the original, apart from the somewhat slippery polycarbonate back. The Optimus 4X HD is one of the most compact big screen handsets out there and fairly comfortable to use with one hand, unlike the Note 2 thanks to its narrower bezel and elongated profile. It has a patterned back and sides for easier grip, and is arguably the prettiest LG Android so far. Both devices have removable batteries and micro SD slots, but the Optimus 4X HD is a tad more flexible in that respect, as it offers a plain old regular SIM card slot, whereas for the Note 2 you have to get a micro SIM card. The 4.7-inch IPS LCD screen on the LG Optimus 4X HD is a thing of beauty, with its 1280 by 720 pixels resolution, wide viewing angles, more accurate colors than the Note 2 and high brightness. The 5.5-inch one on the Note 2 is not as bright, meaning slightly worse outside visibility, but its sheer size plus the high contrast and oversaturated colors typical for AMOLED are a joy to watch too. We have higher pixel density on the 4X HD, which should make for a crisper text and image details in theory. In reality, the difference is not that visible from normal viewing distance unless you're a screen purist. Let's have a look at how the interface looks like now. The latest Android Jelly Bean is running the show on the Note 2, covered with Samsung's Nature UX, whereas the Optimus 4X HD sports ICS with LG's own UI on the top. While it is still unknown whether and when the 4X HD will be updated to Android 4.1, the presence of Jelly Bean on the Note 2 makes it a more versatile handset in terms of software. Jelly Bean carries with it smooth 60 frames per second interface movements and also the Google Voice natural language recognition update. Weather in New York. And also the Google Now virtual assistant. When we have the split screen multi-window mode of the Galaxy Note 2, where two apps can be run at the same time on your display, and the added functionality that the stylus brings, we are unquestionably giving the interface and functionality round to Samsung's handset. LG also has some tricks up its sleeve, like the quick memo function, which allows you to doodle with your finger on any home screen of your choosing, and it just stays there. But this can't beat what you can do with a stylus, of course. The connectivity switches in the notification bar that LG's Android overlays pioneered offer a richer choice than those on the Note 2. And can be replaced and reshuffled at will too. We have quad-core processors in the handsets, but the Tegra 3 one in the Optimus 4X HD is made with the inferior 40 nanometers process compared to the more battery-frugal 32 nanometers of the Exynos 4412 in the Note 2. Thus, in terms of power consumption and heat generation, Samsung's phone is more advanced than the LG unit, which can get rather hot and bothered under stress. Benchmarks also prove that the 1.6 GHz Exynos 4412 is more powerful than the 1.5 GHz Tegra 3 in the 4X HD due to the generational difference. To some extent, the Note 2 also sports 2 GB of RAM, double the 1 GB in the 4X HD, helping its multitasking prowess even further. Both phones ship with 16 GB of internal memory as a minimum, while the Note 2 sports 32 and 64 GB variants as well, and both offer microSD memory card slots. As you can see, we have 4,758 on the Optimus 4X HD, and we scored 5,683 with the Note 2 on Quadrant. The Note 2's browser feels speedier than the one on the Optimus 4X HD due to the faster processor and Samsung's optimizations to the stock Jelly Bean browser, which is confirmed by benchmarks as well. Both are pretty fast to use in real life though, so you won't have browser complaints on any of these phones. The Optimus 4X HD sports full Adobe Flash support, however, which got nixed with Jelly Bean on the Note 2, so for those cases when you might need Flash, it will be there for you on the 4X HD supported by the stock ICS browser. The music players both offer tunes categorization and equalizer presets, yet the Note 2's interface is slightly more polished and the sound enhancements options are easier to reach. The loudspeaker on the Optimus 4X HD sounds downright wimpy in comparison with the strong and clean sound from the Note 2. Both headsets play any video format you throw at them at up to 1080 definition, yet the larger screen on the Note 2 and the saturated colors make for a more enjoyable experience. The camera interface on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 is a bit richer in terms of functions than what we find on the 4X HD. Modes are there that LG's handset just doesn't have, such as macro or low light regimes. The pictures themselves come out better from the Note 2, about equal in terms of detail, but with more natural colors, focus, and no jumpy white balance issues that LG's handset is prone to. When we go inside, things get even worse for the Optimus 4X HD, with much more noise than the Note 2 samples, uneven exposure, and cold color casts over the photos when the light starts to dim down. Both handsets are capable of capturing 1080 definition video with 30 frames per second. The 4X HD autofocus wanders every now and then, however, and is much slower to focus than the Note 2 in the still shots as well. It shouldn't come as a surprise that a flagship Android phone announced back in February is handily beat by another one announced 6 months later, and yet we have to mark that the Note 2 is the better handset in many respects. It is more powerful with richer interface functionality, and the options brought along by the stylus can be replicated by the Optimus 4X HD. Samsung's phone also runs the newest version of Android, whereas the 4X HD with its Tegra 3 processor seems to be on the back burner for a Jelly Bean update for now. Plus, once you see that 5.5-inch display and get used to reaching out for the stylus on various tasks, it will be hard to go back. Still, both are flagship Android devices, and you won't be disappointed with the stylish and compact body of the 4X HD if you can't force yourself to carry around a supersized phone like the Note 2. Not to mention that LG's handset now comes much cheaper than Samsung's finest. This was a video comparison between the LG Optimus 4X HD and the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 by PhoneArena. For more information about these and other handsets, you can visit us at PhoneArena.com. Thanks for watching.